What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. Yesterday, I happened to see, I believe it was a Cam Capone interview. And it was an interview with Spider Lok, right? And before I get any further with this video, I know there's going to be some people that are going to say, this ain't your business. There's going to be some people that are going to say, that's black business. Stay out of black business. But you know what? At the end of the day, it's not black business. What's right is right and what's wrong is wrong, right? So getting to the interview, Spider Lok, I don't know if I don't know the dude, and this is I'm speaking on what I see, and I don't know if the dude is having like a midlife crisis or something, but he just sounds so different, right? But what he just did, he was talking about Munchie B, and then he was talking about Aunt Hefe, and then he was calling Aunt Hefe like a feminine name, and he was upset that these guys said something about his neighborhood, which is, hey, I get it. You don't like something that was said about your neighborhood, then you go ahead and you make content. You're a content creator and you make content and you clear the air on it from your point of view and you move on. But Spider Lok made it a point to disrespect Monster Kody, right? Like I had to stop for a minute, like, because I wanted to say he made a decision, a conscious decision to really, really badmouth the dead, right? And I debated within my head. Do I make a video on this? And then I saw there was an OG from Santana Block, and he was at a cemetery, and he was emotional. He was go to see his son passed, I guess, and he knew Monster Kody, and he talked about how wrong it is to talk about the dead, right? And what I wanted to point out is social media does things to people. It gets some people to like forget how they grew up, how they were schooled. Because Spider Lok, he's from an era where stuff was very serious and you knew better. And I'm not trying to direct this whole video at Spider Lok. I'm just talking in general that nowadays you see these youngsters, they're so disrespectful. Somebody passes and then they'll go over there and they'll kick over the candles and whatever memorial that somebody would leave in the spot the person died. These youngsters will go over there, they'll kick it, they'll spit on it, they'll piss on it, like anything they can think of to be disrespectful, and it's like encouraged by their peers. It's laughed at by their peers. That was unheard of back in the days. Was there incidents where somebody went and shot up a funeral or something like that? Yes. Unfortunately, yes. But to go over and kick something over, I mean, I think back in the days, most barrios and most hoods, you'd be like, hey, Holmes, you went and did what? You did that? Like, hey, for what if something happens to you? What you think your mom's gonna feel like? Like, I don't know. To me, it's strange that somebody from a certain era is doing what these youngsters do. The internet is the most disrespectful place on the planet, pretty much, right? Because people can remain nameless, faceless, and they can say all the things that they would never say to somebody in person. The problem is Spider Lok isn't nameless. He isn't faceless. And Monster Kody has a lot of people who, in their mind, whatever addiction he fell into, in their mind, they still see that gangster or that good individual. Whatever positive memories they have of him, that's what they see when they think of him. And so when they hear somebody disrespecting him in the manner, disrespecting him in the manner he was disrespected, I think the smart thing for Spider Lok to do would be to literally get on camera and apologize. Not out of fear, but because it's right. I really do. You know, just the fact that he said whatever he said about Monster Kody and that he was in downtown LA when the dude was actually in San Diego County. North County, San Diego. I don't know, man. You know, that video, that interview is getting a lot of attention from real life dudes in the streets. That, I mean, there's guys, there's OGs that are talking about it, putting out videos. And this is why I say that as content creators, we have a responsibility for what we say. We have a responsibility for the content that we put out. And when people intentionally lie on other people, you know, they may direct it at one person, forgetting that person is loved by a bunch of people. And so unknowingly, they're creating situations for themselves that they don't even realize. I don't know, man. I just wanted to make sure that I put in my 2 cents as far as we don't talk bad about the dead, period. And people should just stop lying on the internet. If you don't like somebody, then don't like them. But to feed that poison to like such a negative vibe, because there's such a negative vibe on certain platforms, right? And when you feed that, when you feed nasty lies, things that you know with every fiber in you, you know is a lie, and you feed it to this monster, I don't know, man. You know, I truly believe in karma. I believe in energy. That the energy that you put out is what you're going to attract to yourself. And I don't like negative energy. I know last night I got way too drunk and I went on one. And I shouldn't have, because I shouldn't be acknowledging people who consistently lie, right? And maybe that's another reason why I made this video. That there's no accountability in this realm of false reality. There's no accountability. But just remember that anyone getting on social media, telling lies, slandering people, those people have loved ones. Those people have family. Those people have friends, people that care about them. And they don't take kindly to it. If nothing else, hopefully this terrible decision that Spider Lok made to disrespect the dead, to disrespect Monster Kody, hopefully it opens up dialogue. And people will start telling their homies, their little homies, hey man, that shit ain't, hey, don't be doing shit like that. That shit ain't cool. Anyways, you guys let me know in the comments what you think about it. That's my video for today. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, man. I'm out of here.